For those of you who are only gonna watch for 20 seconds again, you need to give yourself a goal that's not a sales goal. It needs to be an investment goal first. Alright, who's in the crosshairs today? Okay, not really. We're gonna have something different. I last came to everyone on Black Friday, and it may seem like I'm really lazy because this is the day after Christmas, so it's the first day of Christmas or the second day of Christmas. It's the 26th. And I have not just been lazily sleeping in the office the whole time, waiting to make this video. Yeah, bonk. One day. But today, this video is about Tanner J. Fox and the real estate Tesla. You might wonder, what does any of that have to do with anything? Tanner makes awesome videos about developing social entrepreneurship and his Amazon platform. He's great. I love watching his videos. He actually gives me a lot of great ideas. So Tanner, you rock, keep it up, keep doing what you're doing. Now let's talk about goals, cars, and real estate. Thanks, man. Yep. See you around. Enjoy. So most folks say, it's too hot. It's December 26th and I'm sweating. Maybe it's because I ran here. So what I'm trying to say is most folks in sales generally make goals based on sales volumes. Once I sell this much, I'll get to do this. But I've got a trick that I think is gonna not only help Tanner go to the next level, but anybody who watches Tanner also go to the next level. So stay tuned, and remember, YouTube is a community about sharing ideas and insights with creators, so don't think this is somehow an insult to Tanner. It is the greatest compliment ever. Thank you, Tanner. You inspired this video, so you get your name in the title. Thanks, man. So I've noticed something very interesting and unique in Tanner's videos. He's very transparent.
Today we're gonna go over what my monthly expenses are.
And I admire him for that. I think it's great. And so that's where this idea of the, by the way, don't book an appointment too close to you going to the beach to shoot. So the idea came about because I saw Tanner's transparency about him not only wanting to buy a house.
My next goal is to be buying a house.
But then him buying a house, the numbers related to him buying a house.
Cents a month.
And the numbers related to his cars.
About $1,700 a month.
And his goals for cars. So let's talk a little bit about those, and hopefully this advice can be insightful to a lot of different people, including Tanner. That Mini Cooper is another realtor. I'm gonna have to make this video a little later.
Ooh, that's a shit.
No, you gotta finish it first. Say your whole sentence.
Ooh, that's a funky bird.
Okay, Tanner, you need to buy a garage. And I don't mean a garage like a storage garage.
I put storage unit under my car.
No. You need to buy a bigger house, another house. Get number 2 first.
So I'm hoping I can just put the $150K I have in the Lambo straight down on a $500,000 car and just get a $5,000 payment.
Invest first. Reward yourself after that. So make your goal getting another investment, and then reward yourself. So your sales goal is $500,000. You want to buy that $500,000 car to upgrade from that Lambo you got at 21.
Lamborghini.
And then the Raptor you got right after that, which
Raptor.
was after the 2 Corvettes you got.
A Corvette Stingray to a Corvette Z06.
Gosh, man, awesome job. Very proud of you. I think it's awesome. Anyway, make your goal, as soon as I sell $500,000, I'm gonna buy a second property. And then, after I get that second property, it's like a prerequisite to getting your car, then buy a car. And here's how you gotta do it. It's gonna be a trick because it's actually gonna help you make that happen. Watch this. You gotta sell your Lambo. I said it. It sounds crazy. I'm gonna explain exactly why, and that's gonna catapult you to get that 500K. Let's do it. Okay, so why would you sell the Lambo you worked so hard to get? First of all, every dollar of debt you have takes about $2.3 of income to be able to qualify for a property. So what that means is a $1,650 a month car payment means you have to earn $45,540 before a bank will even give you a dollar towards being able to qualify towards another property. If you sell that car, you now free up $45,000 of income to be able to buy something. This makes the next statement pretty logical. If you have a $5,000 a month car payment, that means you have to make $138,000. And even if you make that $138,000 per year, you walk into a bank and say, I make $138,000, I got a $5,000 car payment, and that's my only debt. The bank will say, well, you spent your whole budget, you're done, you won't qualify for a penny. So what should you do first? Well, since you've already bought number one, you should sell your Lambo. Buy a second property for 3.5–5% down. Now you've freed up a lot of qualifying power by not carrying this debt. Turn your current property into a rental property. You can now use the income from this, or at least 75% of it, as projected rent, which will help you qualify for that next property. As soon as you buy that second property, the bank doesn't care what kind of debts you have after that. They qualify you based on the debts you currently have, not the debts that you will have. You go buy that second property, and then you go buy that car, whether it's a $500,000 car, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, or $80,000 car. Who cares? Now, you've made it a goal to buy another property with very, very little money down, and now you've taken it to the next level by rewarding yourself for your sales goals. Here's something else to touch on for a moment. Tanner says his total monthly payment before utilities is about $2,702. That's principal, interest, property taxes, insurance, earthquake insurance, and association dues. If he can now rent this property out for something similar or even at a little bit of a loss, he'll still be ahead, because look at it this way. With him currently living there, tax benefits combined with principal paydown and a flat market is probably increasing his net worth by about $1,000 a month simply for owning this asset. If we now include an average 3% appreciation, this is to balance out any kind of talk about short-term ownership, prices up, down, whatever. Let's just assume long-term, 30 years, 3% appreciation, done. If you include that, Tanner's net worth goes up by $2,400 a month simply from owning this property that he pays $2,702 for per month. This means it costs him $302 of net worth to live in Southern California and at the same time have an asset that he can use to leverage into multiplying his wealth. All right, now let's explain this crazy car in the background here. This is the car that started my career. Let's look at it. In 2011, I bought a Prius, which was at the time really kind of popular car. A lot of celebrities were even driving it.
A lot of very wealthy people had Priuses. They would have their Ferraris, their Lambos, their Rolls Royces, but they would drive a Prius throughout the day.
And we wanted something eco-friendly but also affordable. This $31,000 investment is now 8 years old and could easily last another 5 years. It was an absolutely incredible purchase. But we were concerned that we were losing an important audience, and that was the higher end real estate market, because the services we provide are ideal for the higher end market in real estate and folks who really need our services to net more when they go to sell a property or to get better deals when they go buy properties. Tanner's video made us inspired to start thinking about this, coupled with the fact that we were showing some folks around town and they just weren't as comfortable as they could be looking at $2 million homes back of the Prius where there is no air vent. It seems really basic, but gets a little hot in the car sometimes, and that really made us realize, wow, maybe sellers would also think that buyers might not be comfortable in a Prius. So we had to start evaluating, would it make sense for our marketing to upgrade to a different car? By the way, this is Biff. He's got some skin problems here. We've replaced me, so no skin problems. And there it is. So what did we do? We did exactly what we're recommending to Tanner. We bought a property before making any kind of purchase acquisition because it would have really hurt the debt to income ratios, especially a more expensive car. It is really difficult to have to make 2.3 times that debt, especially if you have other properties and your own home that you live in. You have to qualify for all these debts together. It gets really expensive if you have an expensive car, especially if there's a loan on it. Anyway, we did exactly what we're preaching. Bought a property, and now we bought a Tesla. And we're stoked. This is ridiculous. This is the coolest car ever. We're so happy, especially coming from the Prius. I'm so thankful to be in America and have this opportunity, but I really can't wait to wrap this thing. It's gonna be really, really cool, and you get a sneak peek of what the wrap looks like right now. One of my for sale signs back there. And if the timing shall work out, that's my wife. This is such a freaky experience. Just two quick little side notes. One, I used to get bothered by, and I'm holding the wheel kind of with my knee, but I'm also letting it self-drive right now. See, I didn't expect that. It was doing it itself. I used to get bothered by having people in front of me in traffic. Now I love it because if I'm just going straight on a long road and I'm watching the car with my knee, I'm kind of just supervising it drive, it accelerates, decelerates, and everything for me. It doesn't stop at red lights though, so you need to pay attention. I do not stop paying attention. And it's also nice to have somebody in front of you for that reason. Because right now, look, somebody in front of me, check this out. The car is doing that itself. Second little thing I wanted to mention. I got laptop stand, phone tethered, charger, power source. Like it. Come on, plane, you are ruining my shot. Renovation over here, amazing progress. Love it. Nick and Manuel, you guys rock. Am I hitchhiking? I love going up wood stairs. It's like, and I mean plywood stairs. Check out this vanity, house.com. Yes, awesome, awesome. Best cargo van ever. If you ever want to get into cargo vans, the Sprinter is unbelievably amazing. So let's start the recap. Tanner, number one, don't buy that 500K car just yet. I know you're gonna hit that sales goal, and if you haven't already hit it, I'm sending mad energy your way to make it happen. Number two, sell the car you've got right now, sell that Lambo. Number three, make a goal of investing, not of hitting a sales number. If you make that goal real estate, rent out your place, go buy something with minimal down. Really leverage that if you can. If you don't want to or don't have to, whatever, great, even better. Now you're gonna free yourself up dramatically, especially with qualifying ability. This is huge. Sell that car, you're gonna sell it anyway. So really, I'm not telling you to do anything you're not gonna do anyway. You're just gonna be without a car for a little bit. You have to Uber or bike or whatever. Anyway, or just rent a car for 3 months. Then after you close escrow on that second property, go for it, man. Go for it, post a video, I wanna see it. Thank you so much for watching. Tanner, keep doing what you're doing, you rock. Anybody else watching? Thank you so much for watching. This means so much to me. People really seem to react well to the Gram video. Hopefully this is along the same style, but also different content. But I'm really open to feedback, brand new at this, so anything you got, email me, leave a comment, whatever. Thanks so much. Okay, one more thing, check this out. The voice button don't work. Look, but this is funny, watch this. I figured out how to make it work. All right, camera, focus. I push here, nothing happens. There's supposed to be a little voice icon that comes up over here. And I've tried everything. I've tried different buttons. I've tried the little scrolly wheel, which goes to recent contacts. That's my wife, Lauren. Anyway, nothing happens at all when I push this. I do get this cool watts per mile thing, which I still haven't figured out what that really means. Anyway, nothing. So check it out. This is how you make it work. I don't think it's supposed to be like this, but watch this. Navigate home.
Fancy car.